Hello friends, we are going to write a Python program to test a number is prime or not. So what is a prime number? A prime number that can be divided only by 1 and itself. In another way, a prime number must have exactly two different positive divisors. So these are the properties of the prime number. It should have two different positive divisors. For example, 2, 3, 5 and 7. If you take, these are divided by itself and 1. So that's why these are all prime numbers. 4 is not a prime number. 4 is having a more than two positive divisors. So 4 will get divided by 2 and 4, 1. That's why it is not a prime number. And 1 also not a prime number because the prime number must have exactly two different positive divisors. In this case, 1 is not a prime number. 11 is a prime number. It is divisible by 1 and 11. So, the number that can be divided only by 1 and itself are known as a prime number. The numbers that can be divided only by 1 and itself are known as a prime number. We will write a Python program to check whether a given number is a prime or not. We will see the demo. We are going to write a program. For this program, we are going to use the for else statement. Variable n equal to integer of input of in double quotation enter a number. Input statement display the string enter a number in the user's console. When user enter a number, input statement receives it as a string. In function, convert it into an integer and storing it in the variable n. Now I am writing a for else statement for I in range 2, n colon. For is a keyword, I is a loop variable, in is an operator. Range function will generate a list 2 to n minus 1. I will take the value one by one in the each iteration. The in operator help it for this purpose. Here I am checking if n modulo I double equal to 0 colon, I am printing print n is not a prime number. If I am dividing n by I will take a value 2 to n minus 1. So, any value when I divide n by I for any value of I, it return a remainder 0. That means it is divided by I. Then we can say that the number n is not a prime number followed by the break statement. Here I am writing else. When the else statement will get encountered, when the sequence completely over, 2 to n minus 1 is completely over, the break statement is not encountered, then only the statement under the else will get executed. If the break statement get encountered, the control will go out of the for else statement. If the control come to else means from the sequence 2 to n minus 1, the n is not divided by I. So in this case, the number is a prime number because from 2 to n minus 1, it is not divided. That means the remainder is not 0. Here I am printing print n followed by a string is a prime number. So I'm getting a number from the user, convert it into an integer. I'm writing a loop for I in range 2 comma n. It will generate a list 2 to n minus 1. I will take the value one by one. So here I am giving a tab space here. The tab space means the if statement is in the scope of the for loop. That's why tab space is given here. I am checking if n modulo I double equal to 0. That means when I divide n by I, the remainder is 0. Modulo operator will return the remainder followed by a colon. If the condition is true, the control will come inside the body of the if statement. It will print n is not the prime number because the prime number is having only two factor. One is 1, another one is a number itself. If the break statement is encountered, the control will come to the next statement after the for else loop. That means the else statement will not get encountered. When the else statement will get encountered, the loop executes completely. That means for a complete iteration, I take the value from 2 to n minus 1. The condition is never become true. In this case, the control will come to the else. That means the given number n is not divided by 2 to n minus 1. In this case, it is a prime number. That's why in the else statement, I am printing n is a prime number. Now we will run the program and check the result. Here I am giving value 3. 3 is a prime number because 3 will get divided by 1 and itself. I will run the program. Now I am giving a value 10. 10 is not a prime number because 10 is having more than 2 devices. It will divide it by 2, it will divide it by 5 and 10 itself. So it is not a prime number. The program is working perfectly. That's it. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, share, comment and press the bell button. Thank you.